My name is Gabriel Bond. I took this course last quarter, and I was given the opportunity to apply for a student exchange program, aviation related. I'm in the aviation program over at South Hill campus. The application process was pretty vague, so first thing I did was write up basically exactly what I would do for the Why You Should Hire Me speech. Started with a catchy intro, give him what I told, tell him what I told him, tell him what I'm gonna tell him, and then tell him what I told him.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm trying to say. You know that acronym. So that's what I did. I gave him 3 points of how my ambassadorial skills would benefit, and put in a bunch of good words and made it sound catchy. And then ended it with another quote. Said, exactly what I did for this class. They wanted me to come in for an interview, so I went in for my interview, and they gave me 4 different times of being there. So I figured it was going to be a group interview. And I get there, and sure enough, there's multiple chairs all set up in pretty much a circle. Okay, there's more people going to show up. So I sit down and wait my time. 2 more people show up. Ends up it's going to be a panel interview, not a group interview. So I was pretty well prepared after this class, ready for that panel interview. They brought out their questions that they were going to ask. And of course, I didn't see any of these, but the first thing they asked me is, tell me a little bit about yourself. Okay, bam, and I went straight into it right from the get-go. I was so prepared for this interview, and I wowed them with all the techniques that I got from this class that I ended up getting the exchange program, and now I get to go to England for about 3 weeks.
Yay.
Oh, cool.
Aviation related, so that's, for anybody that's in the aviation program, that'd be the best thing for me.
How long are you going to be there?
About 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly,
Are you just starting the aviation program?
I'm my 5th quarter right now as a pilot.
Oh, wow.
Pilot.
Yeah.
Okay, I was on the mechanic side.
Yeah, mechanic side, this is probably more based towards you, because I think we're going to be fixing an aircraft from like the 1900s
Okay.
using 1900 methods, hand-me-down stuff.
Cool. That's
So
cool.
that's going to be pretty exciting, and I might go into the mechanic program myself. But
What other questions do you have for Gabriel about the course? Of course, you're 3/4 of the way done, but you may still have some questions for a successful student.
Tell us about your portfolio.
my
Right.
portfolio in this class,
Yeah, like how you prepared for it.
man, night after night after night, just making sure that, paying attention to detail, making sure I had everything, and then come to find out the day of, I didn't have everything. Well, I wouldn't say the day of, but the week of, I didn't have everything, and I had to go out and get interviews for all my speeches. The interview sheets for, yeah. I didn't do all of those. I only did them for the graded speeches, and then I found out, I need them for the ungraded speeches too. So I went down and, yeah. But just pay attention to detail, organize it, make everything, if you're going to hole punch everything, make sure they're not all in different orders. Just make it look presentable, and then your entire speech isn't very difficult once your portfolio's together. You could spend damn near 7 minutes just flipping page by page, which a lot of people did. I didn't find that very interesting. I found it more interesting when they went to the personal stuff that none of us knew about yet. The humor, yeah, the humor, exactly. Those things. If you stick to those, you're gonna get a better reaction from the class, instead of a lot of heads down wondering when it's gonna end. But I mean, regardless, you just have to give your speech to get the points for it. So, I mean, it's realistic. I mean, you just have to get up here and give the speech. You get your points, and it's the end of the quarter. Thank God.
Thank you, Gabe.